back to the first real episode of whatever we're gonna call it. There's still no name. But as you may have seen, Storytime Series 1 is over. Oh my, it's been a dramatic one. There's been some highs. How?
Any last words?
And some lows.
Anyway, I'll go find Dildy. Well, yeah. You do that hard. Yeah. See you later, bye.
Yeah, about that. But today, I tell you what, I've done pretty well. First episode, we got two absolute superstars on. I just wanna give me a sec. First up, we have him. We have the man, the myth, the legend, C-Dawg. Everyone, round of applause. Quick. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, well, you know what? Congratulations on the series. Come take a seat.
Thank you.
Please. Yes. What does it feel like to be the first guest on this show?
I mean, it's an honour. I didn't think that, after the success, the story time, or the massive flop it was, I don't know yet.
Be modest, my friend. Be modest. Look, you've really done an artwork, an absolute masterpiece.
Thank you. But I didn't expect it to go this far with me on a talk show and.
I know. I've been in your position. It's unreal. But listen, there's adoring fans everywhere. Just wanting to know a bit about you, who you are, and what you can bring to the table. So go on. Before we introduce our next guest, just tell us a bit about yourself and your ideas.
By ideas, you mean for the development of?
Well, I mean, how do you think Series 1 went overall, and what do you think the effect on the audience was?
I feel like Series 1 was a good start to the series. It was, it was good. However, there could have been some areas where we could have improved, basically the first half where, the quality wasn't as good.
But that's understandable. I mean,
but we've learned from that. We learned, all kinds of tricks and tips and stuff to help us develop for the next series.
I mean, that's understandable. You got to start somewhere. Well done. Everyone, give them a round of applause. Well done. I'm a real big fan. I've got to admit.
And I'm just going to confirm it now. There is a Series 2 coming.
You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Series 2. Is it in development now, or is it?
It is currently in development.
Oh, any spoilers or anything you can?
I'm not allowed to give any spoilers. All I can say is that we will be releasing a trailer.
Oh.
Sometime. I'm not sure when. It might be a few months. I currently don't know. We're not, because we've only just started developing it.
I can respect that. Well done. Now, up next, it's another legend in the filmmaking industry. Your good friend, Dilsey. Come on, everyone, give him a round of applause. Bravo. You know what? You two, the pair of you. I mean, to be modest, you have done something exceptionally great. Your artistic talent is absolutely unreal. It's just, ladies and gentlemen, once again, come on, huge fan of here. So Dilsey, I've already asked C-Dawg this, but what do you think? How did the series go? What are your opinions on it? Well, I'll be fair. I mean, you're looking fairly handsome tonight, my friend. I got to give you some credit there, but. So what do you say for this? I'm a bit iffy on this subject.
I said it was quite good. How we sort of developed over time.
I like thinking.
We made sort of a few mistakes, technical wise and stuff, in the past, in the first half specifically. But we learned from that. We sort of developed with tips and tricks with cameras we got obviously the tripod.
Yeah, that was big help. Cool.
That was,
Man,
before we didn't have a tripod, so we're just like sitting there.
you don't understand the pain of not having a
We're
tripod.
leaning it up against like trees and stuff. It was absolutely ridiculous.
It was a hard time, but now I got. So I feel like we should just admit something. We have very clashing ideologies on filmmaking. I must.
Yeah.
So anytime you see something like really silly and like funny and everything, this is this guy over here, this guy right here.
Like the finale, like most of them ideas are pretty much joint, but the idea of it being like quite silly came from me.
Yeah. So like for example, the car scene. Oh my god.
Yeah, that
we
was
were
my
singing. That was all him. That was all him.
Yeah,
But like.
we'll give you. I brought actually that clip. I brought a few clips.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Finale, so we'll play that now.
Do you mind if we play that? Thanks, bud.
Tried my milkshake, brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's better than yours. They're like, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to try.
So yeah, exactly. That was all you. I mean, I must admit. But then again, on the other end of that, I'm more of a
serious,
kind of darker, serious. I mean, we've got a you know that trailer we've got coming out soon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think we'll be able to show it in this because it won't be out yet. But
top secret.
That's me. That's kind of dark stuff like the Don and C-Dawg fight.
Yeah. I like the camera animations and that. It was like really creative and.
Exactly. It's just we're two completely different filmmakers and added together it just
creates
works.
good. And I must say, I love your new.
Thank you. I feel like Dylan, Dilsey, that kind of thing. He hasn't really had an identity as much, like a costume.
I think this helps because I've sort of got one.
Exactly.
And now you've got to sort of like bring together like the superhero sort of style to it.
Repping. You feel me?
Yeah. And if you don't know what, and this is from our high school.
Yeah.
This is our high school leaders hoodies. This is the only jacket I have that fits me.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, like what is each of your favourite characters? Do you have a favourite character? Is there any favouritism as to how the storyline goes, or what are you thinking?
My favourite character has got to be Bertie because he's sort of like that part serious, part creative, part funny sort of character.
I feel like he is your kind of character.
He's like my kind of character.
Like, definitely.
Like I'd love to see someone like that played by me in series 2.
Yeah, that would be just great, wouldn't it?
That would.
I mean, like
that totally isn't happening.
No. Whoa!
That's the only thing I'm gonna say about it. There is someone similar to Bertie.
I mean, Bertie is he's such a like the spine almost. He's
the one who brought Dilsey and C-Dawg together. So
he's the happy glue. He's like he makes he puts light on everything. I mean
he does.
He's like the nice little granddad who gives you imperial mints whenever you go in his car.
And as you can see, you might have got a sneak preview of my character in the finale. I brought that clip as well. We'll take a look.
I'll tell you what,
let's have a look at that.
That's right.
He's in the forest, of course, you fucking numbnut.
Well, in that case, he's in trouble. I gotta stop him. Cammy and Donnie having a fight.
He is not in any sort of trouble, you little pixie.
Now, I mean, what you may have thought, oh, that's Bertie, just played by him. No, listen.
This is the new character.
Listen, we're not going to name any names or anything. I mean, you may have seen it on old C-Dawg's channel over here. I mean, he's a fairly influential figure on your channel. He's doing the C-Dawg games.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen it, go check that out. Not yet. Wait until the end of the video. But yeah, now my favourite character.
Oh
dear.
I also like Death because he's sort of like the.
No. You see,
he's like that.
I like Death. I mean, he's a cool guy. But again, he's more on your side of things, and he wasn't really involved in much storyline.
He's just like the one who builds up. Like he's like the prophecies of the series.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, enough about my favourite characters.
Oh.
Who are yours?
Now that's a really difficult one. Oh man.
Should I name a few?
Yeah, I think you might have to.
Okay, so
you
you've got Park Ranger Steve.
Nah, he's not quite. I like him. He's a good guy.
We've got Jamal.
Jamal, yeah. He's a good. I'm liking it. He's very high on my list.
I did like the relationship between C-Dawg and Jamal. So like.
Oh yeah, that was a very good storyline.
That was probably one of the hardest scenes to film.
Hard hitting as well.
It
That was
hit
emotion, my
hard.
friend.
Well-
Emotion.
Funny enough, I actually brought that clip as well.
What a coincidence. Okay, let's...
I may have brought the entire storyline series.
Oh.
So anyway, let's...
Yeah, well, just a little clip of that, I mean...
We just watched like the farewell, the heart touching
Oh,
bits.
it is very touching.
Yeah.
Tell you something. Something I haven't really told anyone before. You see, I haven't changed. I'm still the same person. I've just learned to play with time and get my own way. So, what do you mean? I'm sorry, Jamal. No, it's over.
You know what, after watching it, I think Jamal was my favourite character, but
Is it? Yeah.
it's a real shame he died. I did like him, he's a good kid. Shame we're not going to have any characters like him in the next series.
That's unfortunate.
Any like relations or anything.
No.
It's a shame that storyline's completely done, completely over, like nothing's gonna happen, no.
Until the next time.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So come on, at least. I mean, there's got to be someone who you're not so keen on, because maybe someone who you cut out of this series. You know what I mean? There's got to be someone. I mean, Ranger Steve, Death, maybe even. I don't know. It's your opinion. So go ahead. So moving on. Now, as you've said before, Series 1 was just a starter. It was just where you're basing off of. So how can you develop onto Series 2?
That's a hard one, because I like all the characters, but in my opinion, it might have to be Steve, because there wasn't really much of a storyline to him. He's just like that one character to sort of fill in the empty gaps.
I like your thinking.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I don't mind Steve. I mean, he's a very menacing character. He adds a lot to the bad side.
But like, there's no like major storyline plotted around him. It's like Jamal, there was the Pole Annihilator, there was sort of.
I'm a bit controversial here.
Yeah.
It's not a character played by me, but Dillsy's dead.
Yeah.
I feel like the way we portrayed him is a bit.
It wasn't the best.
No, it could have been. We could have done it very well, but
yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting because I've got to agree with Dillsy here. I wasn't so keen on the development of Dillsy's dead character. It wasn't quite. It works. Don't get me wrong. I like the ideas, but it didn't quite work for me. It wasn't quite my thing.
Probably the fight scenes, to be honest, because the finale, the Dillsy vs C-Dawg bit.
Oh.
Like
no, we don't. We don't talk about that.
Basically, I'm just gonna like. There was a bit we had to like hit some twigs together, but I picked up like all the wrong twigs. I picked up the right one, but and then it broke, and then I had to pick up a new one, and then that broke, so we just had to improvise from that moment.
That was real. That was a dodgy scene. But then you go and have a look. Well, we'll show that clip first.
Yeah.
Just a little smidgen. But then you go on and have like camera changes like this, like in the Don versus C-Dawg fight. There was a lot of good moments where they were fighting.
I feel like more things like that could really like make story time be better.
It did make it more exciting and more tense because I feel like in Series 1 there was a lot of standing around talking.
Yeah. Oh my god.
For us kind of YouTubers, it doesn't really work.
It doesn't.
I mean, it's very informative and helps.
And the thing we do as well, like we're trying to project a storyline to the audience. Just us sitting there, like 4 or 5 hour episodes.
It's 10-minute episodes just sitting there like this, but it's just not entertaining because it is literally just people talking about one small subject which could easily be
like
blown over in like 30 seconds.
It can be portrayed in another way as well.
Exactly.
Or we're just like standing around and it's got nothing to do with the storyline whatsoever, if you know what I mean. Oh. One thing, also, another thing we can improve on, the deal with his dad thing. I need a better way to portray that, because that was...
Whether we just completely scrap that character, or whether we come back to it and alter it, whether we give it an actual physical form, or what we do. I don't know. I'll be fair to you, we haven't planned out the whole of Series 2 yet. It's in development, but the way we work is we go episode by episode. We know the basic storyline, but what happens other than that?
And the truth is, we don't really write scripts. We more sort of like go through it, but we improvise it. So yeah. So we don't actually know what we're gonna say to each other. That's why there's so many like. That's one reason why. Because we've just got no script, so anything can happen. We plan out the locations before, the episode.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But yeah. You know what? Well done. You've done well here. Just well done on what you've been saying. I can really appreciate you two having to come on here, be in my company. It's been a serious honour. Bravo, everyone in the audience. Well done. Give them a round of applause. You've done well. So unfortunately, that's all we've got time for. We've been here with Dilsey and C-Dawg. So hopefully, Series 2 is going to be competitive, if not better than Series 1. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Just if you wouldn't mind escorting yourselves out. It's been everyone in the audience. So now that they've gone, I have a cheeky little sneak preview as to what's happening in Series 2. Now, I wasn't meant to show you this, but the producers at Storytime gave me a little smidgen of clips just to put together in order to show you guys what was going to happen. I mean, now, don't get me wrong, it's not much. There's no story relation, but it's exciting. I mean, for the first episode, we've already got a trailer. So, thanks everyone so much for watching. Please do some liking and subscribing. If you've enjoyed it, my name has been DB14. See ya. Play the teaser trailer.